talking of brilliance, you've mentioned it already, so did Kyle Walker, so was everyone, to be fair, talking about the brilliance of Tuchel's substitutions.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, is previous managers, and I don't want to have a go at Gareth, who did so great for us previously, and previous managers.
Don't then.
No,
don't
I won't. I'm not having a go. All I'm
Gaz.
saying is that what we'll have done before is think we're ahead in a game, let's put a defender on, let's hold the line, and this is like, no, that's not who we're going to be, England. We're going to go 3-2 up, and now we're going to score the fourth. And then we've got Saka coming on, we've got Rashford coming on, we've got Morgan Rogers coming on, and by the way, Jed Spence flying forward on that right-hand side, who looked really, really sharp as well. So the substitutions we've called Rash Bang Wallop, you know, because literally it was almost like this finishers thing that we're talking about, okay? No one's... Yeah.
Sure, me and Sean spoke about this at Proper Football Daily, and your name was brought up, because I think I'm persuading him to buy into it.
No, that's what it should be. You know, all right, it wasn't that hot in Dallas because it's air-conditioned in the stadium, but we're going to have this all tournament. So if England are able, like they did against Croatia here, to wear them out, the 40-year-old Modric, who got chased around by Declan Rice for an hour and then said, that's enough for me, and then Perisic and Kovacic came on, and then all of a sudden they've worn a team down and they can throw on these guys, then they are going to finish teams off. And I'm sorry, but at this stage, nobody's talking about Jared Bowen or Cole Palmer, are they, being left behind? What we're talking... Yeah, sorry, that was a bad purchase, that shirt, wasn't it? But yeah, so what we're talking about now is those attacking changes. And I actually think he got one slightly wrong in taking Declan Rice off. But just to explain why he took Declan Rice off, he took Rice off because Morgan Rogers is going to play like the left 8 or the left 10 alongside Bellingham, like Rice was. It wasn't like he took Anderson off and then put Morgan Rogers as the holder. But then because he brought Jed Spence on, he moved Reece James into midfield. Croatia had gone back to a back four for a little while, and then you saw Jed Spence underlapping. And, you know, another Tuchel signature move that we'll talk about a lot more in the tournament, but we had that attacking option as well. I mean, Rashford came on for Gordon. I thought he was excellent. You know, I think Gordon only had 17 touches in the whole game, so he was probably a little bit peripheral as well. But as I say, England were targeting that right-hand side. They did target the left later in the game, and if we show the stats of that, we see that England weren't going down the middle at all. The attack was all down the wings. Kane and Bellingham coming deep through the middle and then attack the wings. And then when Rashford got his goal, it was just exactly the same signature move. Go in on the right-hand side. They had 4 players over there, England, including Saka and Rogers. Saka feeds the ball across. Just as the ball's coming to him, though, check out Harry Kane. Look at this grab of Harry Kane, where he's just late in the game. He makes this run across the defender, so the defender cannot go over to Rashford, and it gives Rashford all that space. That's pure game intelligence.
Keep it brief then, Dean. We are going to come up against stronger opponents in Croatia, and it's so easy. It sounds a little bit like some of the fans that you and I are surrounded by often at West Ham and Tottenham respectively, where they just go forward, attack, attack, attack. It's all very well going, this isn't who England are going to be, we're going to be an attacking team. If you then do that against France and go out in the quarterfinals, no one's applauding anymore, and then all of a sudden Gareth Southgate seems like the clever one.
No, yeah, I think that there'll be times to do it, but it was clear in that game at that stage that Croatia were there for the taking. And at other times when we've watched England, we're like, go for them.
Italy in the final.
Exactly. And we have. See, you're having a go at Gareth now. And then we haven't done that.